Hi everybody, happy Monday. I hope you're having a great day so far. So new week, today we are talking about masks and I'm urging you to take them off and I really mean it. And you may think, oh my gosh, here we go, more mask talk. I'm not talking about the N95s. No, I'm talking about those masks that we sometimes wear and they're not the ones that we're used to nowadays. I spoke to a middle school teacher recently who told me that her students are just sticking with wearing the mask from COVID for the foreseeable future because it allows them to hide. They want to hide their faces for fear of being judged by their classmates. And this isn't fear of infection. This is fear of actually being seen. It's a heartbreak, isn't it? And while you might sit and lament on these students' choices about their masks, how often do we pick up a mobile device when with people to break the discomfort of a stretch of silence or to avoid conversation? Or heck, how often do we resort to discussing the weather rather than what is really weighing on our hearts? So today, these are the masks that we are talking about, and it's the ones we often don depending on what environment we're in. This is almost like the chameleon effect of turning on different parts of your personality to either blend in or to put those that you're with at ease. These are the masks that I'm telling you must come off and stay off to truly have authenticity and integrity. And I confess, I wear a lot of hats, and sometimes these hats can feel like masks. So a little background about me as I've been thinking more about this is, so first I went to arguably one of the most competitive universities in our country. And then I chose one of the most competitive industries to work in. And in both cases, the school and the company were kind of the titans on the scene. So even within, there's incredible competition and even friendly fire. And don't get me wrong, I found my people in both instances who I connected deeply with. But in general, walls are up and there's always active warfare. I am from New York, and I will never forget the first time I went to the southern US and I realized us New Yorkers, we have our own edge. When encountering the kindness and openness that is common in the South, I remembered my skepticism and even cynicism at what that person might have been trying to pull by being nice to me. Back in the city, we walk chin up, not making eye contact, and ready for a rumble at a moment's notice. I also grew up with two brothers, 7 and 9 years older than me, which meant my house and my yard were often full of teenagers when I was growing up. And to their credit, I felt I was always included and invited to the wiffle ball games and also the concerts and outings. And this had the valuable effect of making sure I could hold my own. But more often than not, I felt like D from what's happening, and I know I'm dating myself. All of that is to say, we build up some pretty tough exteriors, and they can be helpful for sure. But being able to smash down those walls for authentic and vulnerable connection is so critical, because really, what would life be without it? So I'm doing some pretty vulnerable things these days, speaking to you fine folks daily from my heart. I'm leading a retreat in my community this week and sharing my story, some pretty painful parts of my story. And I'm being 100% open with my coaches and fellow coaches, and as a result, I'm experiencing some amazing transformation. So my message to you today is this: what masks are you wearing? Are you going maskless enough? Or are you hiding, not wanting to be seen? Write me and let me know what mask you are taking off and where. I'm wishing you wellness today and always, my friends, until we speak again.